Alrighty, hi my loves, welcome back to another video. If you are new, welcome. My name is Destiny and this is The Blessed Life with the Johnsons. So let's just go on ahead and get right on into this video. So for today's video, as you can obviously see, it is going to be about my other little babies. So I'm actually going to be feeding them today. Of all my succulents, this is the only one that does get fed. It's just a grafted little cacti. It's so cute. I love the little elephant. Vase I have for it. I actually got this vase off of Amazon, and I want to say it came in a 2-pack for like $10 or $13. Not bad. But the only thing that does suck is the other one is a little bit smaller than this one, so it's kind of hard to get anything in it. Today's video, you guys will need a jug just to kind of mix all your plant food up. I do use a jug just because obviously you guys see I have so many plants that I have to feed. This jug usually lasts me for about 3 feedings. I feed my plants once a week and it's usually on Tuesday nights, and I feed them at nighttime just so that way they can just absorb it all, soak up all the nutrients that they need from it, and yeah, just get what they really need out of it. You will need the plant food. I actually use this Miracle-Gro plant food, and I actually for this one, and a little bit of this one, they are all repotted in the Miracle-Gro potting soil as well. Their products are really, really amazing. Now, if you are growing vegetables and stuff, I probably wouldn't use it just because I honestly, personally, am going to be using all organic stuff. So I would much rather use organic stuff versus this type of stuff on them, because like I'm pretty sure obviously it has an added hormone or something because it makes it grow bigger. So and inside of it, this is just the dissolvable. I can't say that. Dissolvable. See? Plant food, and then it does also just come with a little scoop. And then I always just use a little paper to be able to pour it into here easily. And then, of course, your watering can. You do just want to make sure it's empty so that what you're giving them is just strictly their plant food. Now, I do also want to say, whenever I set my plants outside, and just for Tuesdays, I don't water them. And then on Wednesdays, if they still have some of their plant water left on the plate, then I won't water them either that day. And then, of course, you want your plates. I am going to try using this one today for this beautiful little lavender. This is the only lavender of all my lavenders that can actually be fed. And her soil, guys, is really, really good. She produces a butt ton of mushrooms all the time. When I put her outside, the mushrooms do die though, but yeah, at least she's still able to get the nutrients from those as well. So, okay, I do have a little bit of this plant water left, so I'm just gonna dump the rest of this in here. As I did mention, I do water my plants every Tuesday night, but this one actually only gets watered once a month on Tuesday night. So it's been a little bit since I watered it, so I'm gonna go ahead and feed her tonight. So, on here it tells you the solutions that you want to use, and you do 1 full tablespoon for a full gallon of water. And then it does just call for you to use this big side. So first, what I'm going to do, we're going to put her on the floor so that you guys can see. I'm going to funnel this paper to make my life easier. As small as you can to fit it in here. Put it in there. Funnel it out some, but not too much. Okay. And then take this out. I use scissors to cut this because it was a little bit rough to kind of tear apart. And then whenever I scoop it, I always do just use the bag to flatten it and make sure it's as flat as possible. And then, let me see if I can show you guys. And then just go fill your jug up. So I'm gonna go fill my jug up and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back and I got my jug full. So I do just want to mention that whenever you are filling it up, it does kind of get really foamy. Just let that foam just come on out, and then you'll notice once it is actually full with the actual water, because it'll be this kind of lighter blue color. It starts out a really, really dark blue. So when you get this light blue color, you know you are good to go. And obviously if you don't have as many plants as I have to feed your water, sorry y'all, my nose was itchy. Your water will last you a whole lot longer. I usually do get 3 feedings out of 1 mixture. And if you're using the water sprayer, it also has it on here for how you do that. And then it tells you like just plant it right, like y'all, Miracle Grow, the way to go. Okay, but anyways, put your lid on, and even though you filled it up brand new, you can tell that there is still some down here at the bottom. So shake it. Shake the jug, girl. Shake the jugs. Alrighty. There you go. There you have it, your plant water. Now, I do just kind of do a full watering can. Not full, but kind of just to where I can tell it's going to peep out. I don't want it to spill as soon as I pick it up, but yeah. So, I don't know if you guys can tell, but it's to about like right here in my watering can. Now, usually this one, I kind of make sure that this is empty, but today we're going to feed her from the top. I just usually go and I just pour it. I sometimes hold them at an angle just because in this one, I'll zoom in, but if you guys look real close in here, I have little babies growing, so I do have to watch it for them and be careful. And I do like this pot because it has a little pour spout at the bottom, so I can tell whenever I have put too much water and whenever it needs some. So this one is good to go. I just usually pour a little bit in there, and then we call her a day. Soak it real good if you're feeding them from the top, so you can get all the way down to the bottom, and the top don't just absorb it all. And this little baby, she's doing so good. I don't want to repot her because I love her pot and her little angel, but she's already covering her angel. Stretch her real good as well. Alrighty. These 2 babies are done. These leaves are knocking her over. I don't trust her right there. We'll just leave her right here. I actually got these real cute little angels from Dollar General. They had them like in the section where they keep all of their pots and stuff, so I snagged one. And this one I do just also drench all the way down to the bottom. As well, you just want to soak them all because these will actually, since the pot that she's in, as you guys see, she actually leaks out the extra water. So I just usually let her leak out what she don't need, and then I'll dump it because you don't want to let these kind of sit in something like that because the roots do soak very easy, as well as this baby. That's why I usually just try to make sure that she eats all of her food in a timely manner. Now time for, we'll feed this one first since she's already in her spot. Well, actually, we'll trace sides. We'll put this one on the floor for now. I'm going to take this small round plate for this one. Got extra little food off of there. And I usually just kind of try to fill up the bottom of the plate till I don't see like any more of the white on there. And then she usually sits right here next to me. So we're going to set this down right here and pour her over here. And just set her down in it. Be careful. I always do just keep my handy dandy plant towel, you know, just in case they leak some of their food. This one you can see where she's having real pretty leaves coming. I'm also feeding them. I do just go through and, like, you know, pick out the dead leaves and just the stuff that's no good in them anymore. Any stems that need to be clipped, like this one right here, needs to come off. Usually pretty easy once they're dead. We'll do this baby because her spot is now open. And I just do her the same way. Just fill the plate, make sure the plate is pretty full. I give her a little bit more just because she kind of is a little bit greedy. You guys, you have to play and figure out your own little plants. I can sit here and tell you, you got to give your plants this much water and this much water. And you got to water them this often and that often. But you guys, I believe plants have personalities of their own. Some plants, like for example, this baby right here and this one are the same two plants. But look at the difference in their leaves. And crazy thing is she actually goes outside. I tried putting her outside, y'all. She's sassy. She did not like being outside, and neither did she. They like wilted on me and were just so hot and exhausted, and yeah, so we decided y'all just gonna be inside and stay inside because we don't need nothing happening to y'all. Same with this one. I just go through and pick off the yellow leaves that I can tell are already gonna be coming off. And then I do just go through and pick off any of the dead flowers that she hasn't shedded. She's usually fairly good at shedding her dead flowers. Make sure you get it even though before you set them on there. And now for the sunflower, I'm actually going to stand up because she goes where I am sitting. I just do the same thing. Make sure it's real good and full. And then move the plate back here. And then right there. Okay, and then for my big lavender, this baby here, she sits right here by our front door. So I'm actually just gonna fill up the bottom of hers real good as well because she be thirsty also. So fill her up like that and then set her in there. Yay, and this one actually worked perfect. No water leaked out, and that's usually how I do those, guys. And then real quick, since I'm already right here with the gallon, if you do have any extra in here, I do just always go ahead and just pour it back in here. Alright, my loves, but yeah, there you guys have it. That's usually just how I feed my little babies on Tuesday nights. And that's usually whenever I use the time to prune them. The only reason why I didn't take that one that was dying out of the sunflowers because I'm hoping it comes back. But yeah, so if you guys enjoyed this video, please just give it a huge thumbs up, and also don't forget to hit that subscribe button. And also, if you guys find this video helpful, just also let me know. And if you guys would like to just see how I care for my plants and what I do, just leave a comment down below. But alright, my loves, until next time, guys. Bye.